I'm going to very quickly go over the fast cat exec on Mirage. So we're going to need to know a few smokes, the first one being the deep cat smoke. So you line up your crosshair to the center of these three prongs of this antenna thing. You move a little bit to the left here. And then if you pay attention to the bottom right on my screen where I'm holding the smoke grenade, you line up the top flat part near the pin of the nade all the way up to the third support beam thing of the red building, and then it's the next two smokes are very common, so I'm not going to show you how to do them. These are the window smoke and the top mid smoke, top mid cross smoke. So once these three smokes land, this will allow a terrorist to kind of run up cat and basically tries to cover him from a lot of the angles that he would normally be peeked from. One of the more dangerous places to be worried about is actually the connectors player, because he can do a lot of damage if he spams us. So one of the few ways we're going to try to deal with him is first by throwing a molly. You line up against this wall and then kind of put your cross on the top of this line, and then you line up. So what that molly accomplishes is it mollies off the left ledge of connectors, basically forcing the CT away from this area and peeking into whoever is trying to run up cat. Another thing we can be doing, and if you're protected by the top mid cross smoke, you can line up a pretty powerful pop flash where you go into this corner and you have the satellite dish here, you line up to its stem basically, and then you kind of do a small running throw. It's very light tap on W for basically half a second. So what this does is, this basically is going to blind anyone in con and is actually going to partial blind whoever plays in triple as well. In addition, it's also very nice because if the person is peeking from cat at this specific angle, he's also going to be blinded. Keep in mind, it's not going to blind the person tucked in this corner or a person jiggling bench. So once the terrorist kind of gets up here, right? One thing I suggest the terrorist do is he can bank a flash off of this thing, right? And what I do is that's going to force a counter-terrorist in this area to turn away, making the fight a little easier for you. And if you're lucky, it's also going to blind a counter-terrorist if he's playing in ladder room for you. Naturally, you're also going to be want to call for your teams to flash you as well. So with this exec, we have a couple of options. One is we can of course just do the classic B split when we have like 2 people running up cat and then 3 people going through apartments. Once you get to around here, by then the person in the apartment should be ready to exec and you should be coming out with them. If not, you can wait in ladder for a little bit and then be very concerned about connectors as you get ready to push out. Another thing we can do is this could be a very powerful way to obtain the ladder position, which for the terrorist team is very strong because what happens is you can kind of just post here and listen to market and then basically make life really hard for anyone who's playing snipers and anyone who's trying to rotate through murder hole if we decide to go up A instead.